Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullahu khair for tuning in to another episode of Hussein Mahmoud Raw on Hussein Mahmoud TV. I am your host and coach, Hussein Mahmoud, working to help you maximize your finance and life by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. First and foremost, all praise and thanks are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, owner, and sustainer. And may the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon the most esteemed leader and most honorable teacher, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, his family, his companions, and those who follow him until the day of judgment. Allahumma ameen. Inshallah, I'll try to be short and sweet in this episode in Hussein Mahmoud Raw, which is the form of video blog that I do, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, to help you guys maximize your finance and life in this life and in the hereafter by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I had a long conversation with a family member about a particular framework that we came up with this morning, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, that I'm very, very, very excited to share with you. And there's a lot more stories than there is time in the life. There's a lot more examples than there is time, and there's a lot more things to mention about it, but I'll try to make sure that I hit on the main points. When you look at the different people that are out there, there are those individuals with a strong mind, and there are those with a weak mind, and there are those with a strong reality, and there are those with weak reality, and vice versa. Similarly, when it comes to your finances and your money and otherwise that are beyond your money and your finances, if you really truly look at it, you will notice that some people have a rich mind and some people have a poor mind. And with the same individual, some of them have a rich reality and some of them have a poor reality. And when I look at the reality of that matter, one of the things that I wanted to let you know is, you know, when you truly observe the different mindsets that are out there, you start to see within yourself and within others those with weak mindsets and those with strong mindsets versus those with strong realities and those with weak realities versus those with rich mindsets and those with poor mindsets versus those with poor realities and versus those who have rich realities. There's a lot of things to unpack, but I wanted to get that in your mindset and your mind so you can kind of think about it. And you know, even though this is directly about the rich mindset and the poor mindset versus rich mindset and rich reality and rich and poor reality, it is important to understand that understanding this framework, even though there's a lot more to say, we have to think, do we have a rich mindset or a poor mindset, or a rich reality or poor reality? And I'm in transition myself. I'm still learning and growing and developing. But to be quite honest with you, I've seen people that are making over $250,000 a year at least, that are my personal friends, that have a poor mindset. And I've seen people who make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year that have a rich mindset, and vice versa. So I ask you, which mindset do you have? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.